Hello my friends, Boomy here once again with another video for you, my Azrothian brothers and sisters. How's everyone doing today? My friends, player housing is coming. Holy snickerdoodles, yes, my beard is a tingling. Man, we have been waiting and asking for this for, I don't know, ever. And now it's finally coming. It's coming in the expansion Midnight, and I cannot wait. But I had a thought. I was thinking, Boomy, when it comes to player housing, there are other MMOs that does it pretty darn good. Now, I am most familiar with Star Wars: The Old Republic and how their player housing works. So what I want to do with this video is we're kind of doing some guesswork. We're gonna theorize, be conspiratorial, put our tinfoil hats on. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just go through what I think is going to be coming with the player housing, how it might work, and this is all based off of what I've seen in Star Wars: The Old Republic in other games. Now, back in the day when we had the garrisons, yes, I know, Warlords of Draenor, WoD, I get it. I was there, I lived through it. Just like you guys, my friends. And the garrisons were a great idea, implemented somewhat okayly. And then Blizzard kind of realized, wait a second, no one's going to the major cities anymore. There's a problem. See, when the garrisons first came out, a lot of us were like, is this the beta testing for player housing? Could this be it? And I think it lays a good blueprint and groundwork for player housing, but without some of the things that drove everyone away from major cities. Now, what I'm talking about is, like, I honestly don't think we should have like all of our like our crafting tables and stuff like that inside our personal player housing in World of Warcraft. I think that will just take away from going to the major cities, and I love going to the major cities to go do all that jazz. Now, however, there are some things I think are going to be in the new player housing that they've drawn from the garrisons, and so we're going to take a look into SWTOR right now and just see how that might all work. So here we are on the fleet, or what World of Warcraftians would call a major city, like, I don't know, Stormwind, for example. But in Star Wars: The Old Republic, on our fleet right here, you have your many selections of player housing that you can choose from. And all these cost some type of coin for you to be able to purchase and get. Now, once you've done that and purchased it, now let's just go to, say, Alderaan, for example, and see what we can do and what player housing could be like in World of Warcraft. Now, here we are, my friends. We are in my personal stronghold on Alderaan. As you can see, I've got some stuff up there already. But one of the things we want to talk about, whether or not what may or may not be coming in World of Warcraft, is we're going to go and just get through the, purchasable, what's not. Now, in Star Wars: The Old Republic, you can get your main stronghold, but once you get in, you're going to have tons of rooms unlocked. Now, this room I unlocked, obviously, but they're going to be for a certain amount of credits, as you have in Star Wars: The Old Republic. Now, the true question is World of Warcraft going to have something very similar to this? And will it cost gold, trader's tender? What is it going to cost, if anything at all? I don't know, but just going off my experience in SWTOR, they might charge something. If they do have room extensions, we might just get like a place like the garrisons where we just have to go and start building things up for us to be able to use and have. And they might have resources that aren't going to be gold or any other type of currency, but resources we might have to collect to further extend and expand our personal player housing. Now, when it comes to decorations, now everyone's wanting the decorations, right? We're all going to want the head of Onyxia on the freaking wall. We want to have all of our mounts somewhere. And at least in Star Wars: The Old Republic, you can do very much that with your edit mode. And as you can see, all these things on the ground, these are what we call hooks, and you can put stuff on the hooks anywhere you want. So I can put one of my little mounts over here if I wanted to, or I can just put a big old lamp that's right there. What else is there to say? There's a giant lamp there. And if I just want to like hide the hooks and go, hey look, I have a giant lamp here for no apparent reason, because I have to get up at night to go pee because I'm old. So you can do all sorts of stuff with hooks, and also with like the decorations you might have gotten. We can put art on a wall if you want to. We can do my personal favorite Imperial banners. Well, not over there, but we're going to put one over here. Well, I can't do that anymore. Hold on. There we go. We're going to put an Imperial banner over on this wall. so you can see how that might look if you hide your hooks right there. So as you can see from this, all the things you've collected during your gameplay and rewards you might have gotten, subscription rewards, especially in Star Wars The Old Republic, and I'm sure they're going to have stuff very similar in World of Warcraft, you can put here on your anywhere the hooks allow you to put it. And I can put my droid right there if I want to. I can just put this guy, which is fireworks for the 3rd anniversary. Anything can go where I want to put stuff. And one another cool thing about this is you can actually move these things around to kind of like center where you want it to be and how you want it to look for your, you know, however you choose, whatever makes you feel happy. And I think that's a great thing. And there's decorations, I'm sorry, hooks like this everywhere within Star Wars The Old Republic in our strongholds, and I swear they just keep adding more and more all the time. You can do stuff like lighting up here as well if you want to place one of these up here. I mean, I think this looks pretty cool. Now, I have a lot of strongholds. I have pretty much all of them, and all of them are pretty much peppered with tons of crap I've collected over my 10+ years of playing this game. But as you can see, I think this is something we can draw from for World of Warcraft in what their player housing might ultimately end up being and how we can do things. Like if we just wanted to put, we already did the light. I don't want to, maybe we want to put this nice sexy lamp over here and that looks cool, but maybe we want to have a chair and we're like, oh, hey, wait a second. I don't want that. Let's get furniture over here. Maybe a Feast of Prosperity table. We might have that. Let's have a chair over here, and we can just do that. So really, your imagination is what is going to make all of this work. You're out there slaying dragons all day long, and all you want to do is come back home to your personal player housing, sit down, have a cozy little meal. With this kind of looks like, I don't know, Mountain Dew, who knows. For me, this would be steak, butter, salt, and whiskey. And then you have a nice lamp. So that is kind of like what I am seeing for us as what possibly could be for personal player housing in World of Warcraft. Now, there are some things I would love to see in the personal player housing for World of Warcraft, especially how we have in Star Wars The Old Republic, is I would love to see them being able, in a feature to where we can invite our friends to come in and see our houses, and we can vice versa go to their place and see it as well. And I would love to see personal player housing being in different areas in Azeroth on the map. Some things we can unlock later on. I know some games you can get bigger and bigger personal player housing depending on how much you want to spend. Now, like I said, don't know what's going to happen with this personal player housing. This is all conjecture at this moment based off of just what I have seen in different games and what it could possibly be. Final Fantasy XIV, WildStar, oh, rip WildStar, Star Wars The Old Republic, and other games like that have personal player housing. So that is pretty much what I am gauging all this on. Now, we also do have guild housing in Star Wars The Old Republic. We get our own big guild ship where the whole guild can come together and do the thing. I think it'd be kind of cool if the guild had our own, I don't know, personal player castle or something like that for the guild to go into and just have a place to go repair stuff and do jazz like that. I think doing that in the guild, like on your guild ship or guild castle, will be a great idea and great thing to do. So yeah, this is pretty much where I am when it comes to player housing in World of Warcraft. Guys, I have been waiting for this since Mists of Pandaria. The moment they gave us a little personal farm, I'm like, oh, I see what they're doing. They're testing the waters. Could this be the super secret alpha of player housing? And then we got garrisons in Warlords of Draenor. And ta-da! Honestly, we're all like, this is it. This is the day. And then we're like, oh no, this is not the day. Other people play this game. I haven't seen a living soul in the ages. And now here we go. Player housing has been officially announced, and it's coming in midnight. And I, for one, can't wait. And stay tuned to the channel, my friends, because the more we get news about player housing, I will do more videos about it. And we'll just see how far I was off and how spot on I was for this. Anyways, my friends, put your comments in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think is going to come in our player housing? How do you think we're going to be able to decorate it? What are you most looking forward to with player housing? let me know. Make sure you hit the like button, that share button, and that bell notification button. All those things help out so much for the channel. And make sure you hit the subscribe button, become part of the family here at boomynation, the Freak Show YouTube, the black sheep of gaming. And as always, my friends, remember to be kind. This is about community, and don't forget to dust your mats for your player housing. We'll see you later, my friends. Good day.